Welcome to Tai Chi. Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up our span, parallel feet, choose one side, cross and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift weight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, practicing our golden cockerel, remembering our several elements for a good Tai Chi posture. First, dropping our shoulders, middle finger to the side seam of our pants, tucking our butt under. Our chest is concave or hollow. Our knees are relaxed and ready to go. Our head is erect, but our chin is slightly down. Our glance is way ahead, and our tongue is on our palate. Here we go, opening up our span, shifting our weight to the left, center, counterbalance, and up, golden cockerel. Opening up our span, shifting our weight, centering, and up, golden cockerel on its right. Down, shift weight, up, open, down, and up. Down, center, up, down, center, and up. One more set. Down, center, up, down, center, and up. Holding our ball on a T stance, root down on the right or back foot. Look at the size of your ball, chest level and 2 inches below your navel. Out on the side on the heel, L stance, O stance. Part the wild horse's mane, here it is. Sit back all the way. Twist step, shift weight, T stance, hold your ball. Out on a heel, L stance. Bottom hand advances to part the wild horse's mane as if it's giving a snack. Here it is. Sit back all the way. Twist on your heel. Shift your weight. Front plant down on a T. Hold your ball. L stance. Out on your heel. Bottom hand advances. O stance. Sit back all the way. Twist step. Shift weight. Ball in a T. Out into the side. L. O stance. Sit back, twist step, shift weight, T stance, L stance, O stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance. Tonight's lesson, out into the side, part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Flip that hand and join it. Sit back, twist, cup, pivot out, flip, meet, close. Cloud hands. Middle, flip, meet, open, middle or cup. Only flip your hands and join them. Middle or cup, flip, meet, close your stance, middle or cup, flip, meet, open, middle or cup, only flip your hands, shift your weight to the left, up, golden cockerel. Opening up your stance, centering, golden cockerel on its right. Opening up your stance, right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, kicking out in line. Down, left hand, left foot, up and out. Okay, just try it for, this is for next week or the week after. This is called grasping of the bird's tail. L stance, out on your heel, ward off. Flip that hand, grasp the bird's tail, pull it down, pull it back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact at your wrist to push out. Separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Just try the best you can. Sit back, twist on your heel. Left hand on the bottom to hold your ball on a T. You're going to ward off. L stance on the heel. Push your opponent away. But that grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact. Push. Separate shoulder width away and roll back. Roll up and forward. Sit back, twist and turn, twist and open, in and in. Right hand on the inside of your cross as you embrace the tiger. Just try the best you can. These are brand new movements. Rotate on your wrists, push out. Separate your hands, drop your shoulders to make yourself small as we wrap around, up on our heel, off the ground, to close our form. So this was just to show you that we're at least midway, if not almost all done with our movements. But we can just still go back and refine them, but just get the bigger picture first. Don't worry about not being able to follow because these are brand new movements, okay? So what I want to do now is go over the multitasking movement of brushing your knee. Okay, and then I want to see how well you do that and then move on to cloud hands, which is the sideways motion. So let's actually do the 10 form all the way through brush knee, and then we'll take brush knee apart. Okay, good Tai Chi posture, dropping our shoulders, tucking our butt, concaving our chest, tongue on our palate, chin down, head erect. Commencing form, slowly drain the weight off of your left foot with the heel coming up on your sole, on your toe, balance, open, toe down, sole down, arch down, heel down, hands rotate to the middle of your thighs. Take a deep breath in. As you bring up your hands, drop your shoulders, flex your knees as you come down. Left hand in the center while the right hand rises up higher, and then both palms are open to the ceiling. Follow the back hand to your ear. Turn your face, meet both hands in the middle as you slide forward and slide back as you repulse the monkey. Left hand rises up higher. Look at the back hand, bring it to your ear, turn your face, meet both hands in the middle, and you repulse the monkey. This is the multitasking motion called brush knee. You're on a T stance and your left hand is like it's parallel, but your hand is closer to your chest, while your right hand is up higher. You're glancing at it on a T stance. You're going to do several things all together. Your heel comes out, your hand comes to your ear, and the left hand comes down to brush your knee. Here we go. Heel, ear, hand, turn your face, brush your knee. Catch that ball in the center. Sit back all the way. Twist on your heel. Shift your weight to the left. Right hand parallel on a T, left hand higher, glancing at it. Multitasking. Ear, hand, heel, turn your hips and waist to brush your knee. Very good. Sit back all the way. Twist step. This is a drill. Plant down on your right, parallel and higher. You're going to brush your knee. Ear, heel, hand, turn the hips and waist, brush your knee. Sit back all the way. Twist on your heel. Shift your weight to the left, parallel and higher. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back. Twist step. Shift weight, plant down, parallel and T and higher. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, shift weight, plant down, T, parallel and higher. ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance. Okay, let's see if we can work out some of the troublesome areas. So in the last posture, this is how you brush your knee. The hand that comes down, the hand that's parallel, comes down, around, and to the side as if it were brushing your knee. Comes down, around, and onto the side. So if you were in this position, I have a parallel on my left, I come out on a heel, down, out, and around. Can we just practice that left hand? Because I think that left hand is kind of forgotten because you're looking to see that you have that forward hand in the right position. Okay, so we're breaking it down and only doing the left hand. Okay, you're on a T. The left hand is parallel, and my sense of parallel is not the true parallel to my waist, but it comes up higher to my chest. So we're going to come down, out, and around. Okay, on a T, parallel and higher. Heel, down, out, and around. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Heel, down, out, and around. Sit back, twist step, left hand parallel, down, out, and around. Sit back, twist step, right hand parallel. What is it going to do? You tell me. It's going to go down on an L and around your knee and to the side of your thigh. So it's good that I have good listeners, but it's also good if you can think about those words and put it in your own system to say down, out, and around on an L stance. Now, that may seem awkward, but we are emphasizing the point that it has a definite job to go down, out, and around. But when we put two hands together, we forget where this non-dominant hand ends up. So that you could see every time we brush our knee, the parallel hand comes down, out, and around. Otherwise, it will never brush your knee. Sit back, twist step. Now we're going to put our top hand together with it, okay? So we know the bottom hand is parallel. It comes down, out, and around. The other hand starts to come to your ear. This is the motion we need here. This is the motion. This is the motion that we need here. So we're going to try to put it all together, okay? Root it down on our energy stored on our right or back foot. Our T has the left foot is holding hardly any weight. Left hand is parallel. Right hand is up higher. Ear, heel, down, out, and around. And then ask yourself, is that left hand down, out, and around, and as if it were brushing your knee? And is your right hand catching that ball in the center? Is your knee not beyond your toes? If it is, you're going to have to pull it back up because you're not in good Tai Chi posture. And then ask yourself, is your back knee or your right knee straight rather than having a buckle in it? Once you have a buckle in it, you're throwing your Tai Chi posture off. Okay, sit back. Further back you can get, the better you're off, because then you can twist on your heel. Firm down the left foot, T on the right foot, left hand higher, right hand parallel to your chest. You're going to think about what you're going to do. You know that your right foot has to take an L stance, out and to the side. The top hand has to come to your ear. The parallel hand has to come down, out, and around. Here we go. Ear, down, heel, out, and around. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher, ear, heel, down, out, and around. Very good. Sit back, twist on your heel, parallel and higher on a T. What are you gonna do? Ear, down, heel, out, and around. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball in a T stance. Okay, so this is what you learned about brushing your knee. We said that we'll get to that point, okay? Commencing form. I just want to show you that if you watch me, you can see that the body, the whole body is being used. I'm not just putting my hand out higher and opening it. I'm using my torso to glance at it, using my neck to turn and catch those two balls and slide forward and slide back. Up higher, open to the ceiling, glance at it, bringing it to my ear, turning my face, meeting in the middle, and sliding. Okay, here we go. Watch first. T and higher. My body helps me to get to brush my knee. Ear, hand, heel, turn my hips and waist to brush my knee. Sit back, twist step, shift my weight, parallel and higher. Ear, hand, heel, turn, and catch that ball and brush your knee. So each time, it's not merely hand motions, but the whole body is moving the energy to make that brushing of the knee happen. I'm sitting back, allowing my pivoting heel to have no weight, planting on my back or left foot this time. Ear, heel, hand, turn, and catch that ball. Do you see that my body is helping me with the motion? If I were not doing that, I would just be merely doing hand motions. And it doesn't matter where my hips and waist are. And in this position, I sort of got to the catching the ball. I sort of got around here, but I'm in the worst position because it's hurting my hips and my waist and my knee because I did not fully come around. When I fully come around, I'm in the best Tai Chi position. Best position in even out of Tai Chi. You don't want to strain or put pressure on your hips and waist when there's no need, but it will just flow nicely to be exactly aligned, hips and waist aligned to the outward foot. Each time I move, my hips and waist are aligned to the outward foot, okay? And the other side, align to my hips and waist aligned to my outward foot. I'm not this way. If I'm this way, that means I got there only using my hands. But if I move the whole core as well as our hips and waist, then that's what we want to strive for, okay? Any questions on that so far? Hopefully, with what I just demonstrated, you can keep it in your mind because all of Tai Chi bears on using your whole body, especially your hips and waist. So if I have my hands here and I just move my body, it will make me move. But if I keep this steady and I just do this, well, I'm only using my hands and my arms, and that's not. So you have to connect your lower body with your upper body and vice versa. So everything works as a unit, okay? Nothing is left behind. And which reminds me also, remember I'm asking you, think about what you're going to do. You're involving your mind. What is it that you're going to do? It's not just purely a physical act. It's a mental act that's driving you to say everything is acting as a unit. Okay, so actually brush knee is one of the harder movements. And I can see that some of you are on a good journey in that you've established some kind of good start in it. And that's the beginning of something, and then we can always use that as a platform to then fix up and try to refine the movements. For now, I'm going to leave brush knee if there's no question, and move on to the sideways motion of cloud hands. Okay? So the first movement is called commencing form. The second movement is repulsing of the monkey. The third movement is brushing your knee. And the fourth movement is parting the wild horse's mane. And when we part the wild horse's mane, we do that in the warm-ups where we say out and on the L, present your snack, here it is. This is parting of the wild horse's mane. So let's actually start all the way from start from the beginning, all the way through parting of the wild horse's mane, and then I'll get you to cloud hands, and that's our lesson, okay? Let's do it again so we see everything in what we've already learned and put it all together. Commencing form, 50-50, drain the weight off of your left foot so that it allows your heel to come up. On your toe, open, toe down, arch down, heel down. Hands rotate to the middle of the thighs. Take a deep breath in as you elevate both hands. At shoulder level, you reverse the process by dropping your shoulders, flexing your knees, making yourself small. Left hand goes towards the center while the right hand goes up back and higher, and open both palms to the ceiling. Bringing the back hand to your ear, turning your face as you follow both hands to meet in the middle and repulse the monkey. 1. Center, left hand higher, open both palms to the ceiling, looking at the back hand, bringing it to your ear, turning your face, meeting in the middle, sliding forward, sliding back. We're on a T stance, left hand parallel and right hand higher. We're going to multitask to brush your knee. Ear, hand, heel, turn the hips and waist, brush your knee. Good. Sit back. Twist on your heel. Shift your weight to the left foot. T, parallel and higher. Think about what you're going to do. Ear, heel, hand, turn, brush your knee. Sit back. Twist on your heel. Hold your ball on a T stance. We're going to part the wild horse's mane. Out on an L stance, bottom hand advances. Bow stance. Present your snack. Here it is. Sit back all the way. Twist on your heel. Shift your weight. T and ball at the same time. Out on your heel on an L stance, bottom hand advances. Here it is. Let's try it for experience. Flip the forward hand so that now the palms are away. At the same time, your left hand joins it, but the palm is facing you on the left hand. Sit back, move your hands at the same time, twist on your heel to a 12 o'clock or cup position. Pivot on your left heel, move the hands, 9 o'clock, flip the hands, meet it, join your foot. Middle or cup, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip the hands, open your stance. 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 9 o'clock, only flip your hands and join them. Middle at 12 o'clock. 1 at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip your hands and join your feet together. Middle or cup. 9 o'clock, flip your hands and open on your toe. Middle or cup. 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, only flip your hands. Shift your weight to the left foot and come up as a golden cockerel. Down, opening up your span, shift your weight, coming up as a golden cockerel. Okay? So this is what we're going to learn. We're going to learn the sideways motion of cloud hands. And to do it, we're going to take it apart. We're not going to put our hands and our feet together, but we're going to drill it first, just doing our feet. So if you can look at my feet, they're parallel and they're being directed by my toes. At no time do I move using my heel to start. It's always my toe. And no two feet, neither foot, both have the same weight. One is weightless or almost weightless, and the other one moves. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start further towards our right and move towards our left, drilling how to take care of cloud hands with looking at, all right? Good Tai Chi posture. We're only working with our feet. We're going to shift our weight as if we were commencing form, shifting our weight to the right so that we can alleviate the weight on our left to open on our toe, parallel feet, bringing it down, lifting up our heel on our toe, closing our form with our toe, then our heel, lifting our heel on our toe, advancing on our toe, bringing down our heel, lifting up our heel, advancing and closing on our toe, down, up, open, down, up, across and down, heel, up, toe, out, heel, down, heel, up, toe, down, heel, heel, up, toe, down, heel, up, toe down, heel up, toe out, heel down, heel up. So you get the point. Every time one foot goes out and firms down, the other one has its turn. At no time are 2 feet doing the same thing. They're taking turns, and at the same time your feet are moving, they are parallel. So I should never see the toes flaring out. They should be in line with your heel. Now we're going to go the other way. Okay, we're going to close. We're going to advance with our toe. Shift our weight now to our left foot so our right foot can take no weight to open on our toe. Heel down, heel up. Close toe, heel down, heel up. Open toe, heel down, heel up. On our toe, close, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, 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 toe. So you get the point. No matter if you go left or if you go right, both feet are parallel, but our movement is directed by our toe, which means that it advances with the direction of the toe. It does not advance using our heel. And if you can think about it, if you have no weight on the foot that needs to move, it should be on the tip of your toe. Okay, so I gather everybody could do that and understand that it's as if you're playing the piano. The key of one hand goes down. When it goes up, when it goes down, the other one comes up, and vice versa. It's as if you were playing the piano, but using your feet. So at no time are 2 feet down on the keys. One hand has one finger, or a bunch of fingers on one side is down, the other one comes up. And when this one goes down on the keys, this one rises. Just alternating, okay? Now, and each time we're moving, we're talking about letting the weight go so that we can move. Letting the weight go so that we can move. So another way of saying it is, we are shifting our weight. We're giving all the weight to one leg or foot to allow the other foot to be insubstantial or weightless to move. Insubstantial to move. Substantial to allow insubstantial movement. Okay, and that's something basic to Tai Chi. So if we did not adhere to this, we would have trouble moving because both feet want to move when they're weighted. Okay? So this applies to all of Tai Chi, substantial, insubstantial, moving with a weightless foot. Now, the challenge becomes when we try to put our hands together. The best way I can teach you is that everybody, each one of you, has a big clock in front of you, a round clock with all those numbers set at the right points. The clock cannot be small, like your face, or even smaller, but it has to encompass beyond your shoulders, okay, beyond your shoulders. So the face of the clock is pretty big. The numbers that are very, very important are 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. So something different occurs on at those numbers. So if I'm at your 9 o'clock, this is my 12 o'clock. Just notice what happens. This is my 3 o'clock, something happens. This is my 12 o'clock, something happens, mainly looking at my hands now. What happens at 12 o'clock? What happens at 3 o'clock? What happens at cup and 12 o'clock? What happens at flip and meet at 9 o'clock? 12 o'clock, cup and stem. 3 o'clock, flip and meet. 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 9 o'clock, flip and meet. 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 3 o'clock, flip and meet. So those are my key words. Stem is obvious. The stem of my arm is downwards as if it were addressing the 12. But there are 2 hands involved, and this is my cup hand. The lower hand is a cup hand, 2 inches below my navel, which is in the danten area, not touching my clothes, but not throwing my Tai Chi posture off, because now I'm not in good posture. I need to have my head upright, so the cup position is at this point. When we move, remember we talked about moving our hips and waists? We need to move our hips and waists so that I can get out to the 3 o'clock, and something happens. The top hand flips, but the other one meets it or joins it. And you see that my hands not only have a specific role, but at no time do both palms appear on the same outside or inside. They're always opposite and joining. stem and cup, flip and meet, stem and cup, turning my waist, flip and meet. Okay, can you do that with me now? So, how should we do it? The left hand is higher, the right hand is away from you, and the palm is away from you, and it's lower. This is in the 1 o'clock, sort of like in the 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock position. When we move, we know we're going to have to come and address the 12 o'clock. The 12 o'clock is right in front of us. What did we say? The top hand, the stem is down. The arm of your left hand is down, whereas your right hand holds the cup or in a cup position 2 inches below your navel. That's 12 o'clock. Using our hips and waist to get out to 11 and 10 and 9 o'clock, what happens? The top hand flips, the right hand, bottom hand joins it and takes its turn now. So the bottom hand now becomes the top hand in the top position. 12 o'clock, the stem is down, and you're in a cup at your left hand, the bottom hand. Moving on to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, what happens at 3? Flip and join. Making that round. 12 o'clock, stem down. Right hand now cupped 2 inches below your navel. Using your hips and waist to get out there. 9 o'clock, flip and join. Moving. 12 o'clock, what happens? Stem and cup. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, flip and join. Moving those hands, stem and cup. 9 o'clock, flipping and joining. Okay, so what we're doing now is you can continue doing it with me. Cup, flip, meet. Use your hips and waist. Cup, flip, meet. Cup, flip, meet. And you're always looking at the fingertips of your top hand. You never want to look at your bottom hand because that means then you're not in good Tai Chi posture. Okay, and each time we go out to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, use your hips and waist. Okay, remember we said that the face of our clock is huge, beyond our shoulders. So if they are, you need to address the 9 o'clock and address the 3 o'clock. And the only way to get out there is to use your hips and waist. So the body is flowing. So all you're thinking about is that clock in front of you. And each time you come to 12 o'clock, something happens. Each time you come to 3 o'clock, something happens. 9 o'clock, something happens. So you need to be disciplined to say every time those numbers appear, something specifically happens over and over again. We know that 12 o'clock is stem and cup. We know that 3 and 9 o'clock are flip and join. Okay, so this is something that you can do over and over again, repeating and getting a sense of relaxation. Just remember that we are not standing upright, locking our knees. We're still doing Tai Chi. So there's a flexibility in our knees to allow us to use our hips and waist. If we're straight up like a post, it's not going to be Tai Chi. So this is a sense of relaxing. Although you're determined to do it right, after a while it's going to flow for you because there's going to be music, there's going to also be feet motion going along. Okay? So if we did this like this, just one hand, we know that when it's on the bottom, it's in a cup position, 2 inches below our navel. Then it comes up and it's the stem down. It flips and comes down. So you can take it apart. One hand comes up, flips, down, navel, flips, down, and around. And when you do that, the other hand has the same role, but in an alternating way. So play with that. Now let's really do a challenge. Put our feet together. I think it'll work. But if it doesn't, what is it telling you? It's telling you that we know our mind understands what to do. Now it's just a matter of making our body do what our mind says to do. Okay, and it can be a challenge, but slowly what you'll do is you'll understand how to put it together, and when we actually move, it'll make more sense. The movement of the feet will lend itself to what you've trained to do with your hands. Because with your hips and waist, hey, something happens. You're going to have to close your form once you're out on the extremities. Okay? And you're getting some kind of balance when you're in the middle of the clock at 12 o'clock and my feet are almost 50-50. But once I pass that position and I come out to the 3 o'clock, I have to weight down this foot because everything's drawing me to this side. Then I'm going to have to close my foot. Then this is the weighted. Then I'm going to have to weight down, and then I have to move again. So it might become easier if you understand what's going on, okay? So let's take it slowly again. Left hand, palms higher, looking at you. Right hand, palms away, lower, at about 1 or 2 o'clock. And why do I say that? Because we have not moved yet. But once we start to move, our body lends itself to the extremes of 2 and 3 o'clock. But once we're steady and stiff here, it's like almost only at 1 o'clock, okay? Or in between 1 and 2 at the most. Okay, so here we are. Left palm looking at us, right palm away, lower. We're weighted down on our right foot. We're going to open with our toe, move our hand at 12 o'clock, cup and stem, 50-50. Moving on to 11, 10, 9, what happens? Flip the top hand, join it, close your form. Move your hands, 50-50, what happens? 2 inches below and stem at 12 o'clock. Move to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, what happens? Flip and join and open. 12 o'clock, 50-50, cup and stem. 11, 10, 9, address the 9, flip, join, close. Move the hands, 50-50, 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 1, 2, 3, flip, join, open. Middle or cup, 12 o'clock. 10, 9, flip, close. 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 1, 2, 3, open, flip. 12 o'clock, 50-50, stem and cup. 11, 10, 9, flip and close. 12 o'clock, cup, stem. 1, 2, 3, flip, open. Stem and cup, 50-50 almost. 10, 9, flip and close. Middle or cup, 50-50. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip and open. Now let's see if we can go the other way. This time, the top hand is the right hand, the bottom hand is the left hand. We're not looking at the bottom hand and the palm is away from us. Middle or cup, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Flip that top hand, join it and close. Middle, stem, cup, 12 o'clock. 10, 9, flip the top hand, join it, open on our toe. Stem, cup, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, close your form and flip. 12 o'clock, stem, cup. 10, 9, flip, open. Middle, cup, stem. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip and close. Just move. So cloud hands lends itself to the whole body. The hands are not just being clouds. The whole body is moving together. It is a joint effort. Very stiff. Use your waist to move. Use your waist. Can I get you to put your hands at your hips, at your waist, and just move from side to side? And in doing so, your knees are not locked, but they're flexing, and you're moving your hips and waist, which are very, very important. We warm up for a specific reason, to limber up, but to also let our bodies know that we're going to depend on those muscles, and we need to warm them up, loosen them up to apply to all of what we do in Tai Chi. They are not standalone exercises just to kill time, okay? And over time, you're going to get enough strength. So we talk about Tai Chi being a good balance exercise. Well, every time we do cloud hands or even commencing form, we're shifting our weight to allow our foot to close. And we are also in a semi-squat position. Our knees are flexed, so what is it doing? It's bearing our weight, strengthening those muscles that we need. Good Tai Chi posture, Yang 10 form, commencing form. Slowly drain the weight off your left. Heel comes up on your toe, open, toe, sole, heel. Hands rotate. Take a deep breath in as you elevate both hands at shoulder level. You're going to reverse the process. Drop your shoulders. Make yourself small. Tuck your wrists and your elbows. Flex your knees. Center the front hand. Right hand higher. Open both to the ceiling. Bringing it to your ear. Turning your face. Meeting both hands in the middle as you repulse the monkey. Center. Higher. Open, bringing it to your ear, turning your face, meeting in the middle, sliding forward and back. T-stance, parallel and higher, multitask. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back all the way, pivot on your heel, shift weight, parallel T and higher. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, root down, T stance, hold your ball. We're going to part the wild horse's mane. L stance on your heel, bottom hand advances. Here's your snack. Sit back. Twist on your heel, shift down, plant down, T and ball. Heel out on an L, bottom hand advances. Part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Cloud hands. Flip that right hand, so now we don't see our palm. Join it with our left hand where we can see the left palm. Sit back, twist, 12 o'clock, cup and stem. Listen carefully. Left foot, you're going to pivot on your heel to the 9 o'clock, shift your weight, flip meet, close. 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 50-50. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, flip meet, open. Middle or cup at 12, stem and cup. 9 o'clock, only flip and join. Middle or cup at 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, flip, meet, close your stance. 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 10, 9 o'clock, flip, join, and open. Stem, cup at 12. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, only flip and join. Shift your weight, cup at your left to do a what? Golden cockerel. That's how you get out of cloud hands. Then we go into our kickouts. Other side. Left hand, left foot up and out.